What's going on, you guys? Sambo here. Welcome back to, well, where are we? We're over at El Samhara City, and in this video I'm not really going to do like the usual speed build type of thing. We're just gonna have a bit of a let's play and just like look at whatever. There's no real point to this video, but we're just gonna have a nice good look at everything. I want to see if the real-time mod works, and I've also got another mod I want to test out as well, so we'll see how that goes. Also, I might show you guys a little bit of the also want to show you guys some of the expansion that I've done off camera, because in the last episode we worked on this lovely area along here, and what I'm realizing now is that I haven't really done many like let's plays like this in a while. I usually do speed builds just because of how I don't know, that's just how I operate. But I was just looking at the city before I started, and I was watching all the people walking around, and I was like, well, why aren't I showing this more? Like, because there's a lot more than just like the little speed builds and then the few shots I shot at the end of the video. So like there's a lot more to the city, and I thought, why not, yeah, like I said, why not just do a nice random video where we go around, just look at whatever, check out the city, and yeah, just pretty casual. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It is what it is. So I was thinking, like, how many people are over in here, because this is still quite a new area, and we're not going to leave it like this. So in this one there's, hang on, we'll let that count. Hello. Alright, it's going to be like that. And then, I just pause for a second, then we got this area here. So, yeah, I'm just curious, like, what's the population of these two? So this one's almost at 2,000 people, which I don't know if that's like a good amount for such a kind of artificial huge build, which probably costs a lot of money. But you'll notice I made all of the water around here really shallow, so then it kind of seems like it was a lot easier for them to develop this area. Instead of, for example, developing out here where it's really deep, it would have cost a lot more money because of all the dirt and stuff they would have had to put in. And then how many is over in this one? 1232, a little bit less. Well, that makes sense because that one has more towers. But anyway, let's consume that back into the whole big district. There we go. Oops, we'll get that one too. And so off camera, since last video, so I hope you guys enjoyed like this area, because I really did. Also, you might notice it's a little bit dark. It is the morning time, and when you have the real-time mod on, you can still change the time, but it pauses it. So you just have to leave it and let it play through. So it is coming out into morning. What day is it? It's Friday, so there should be traffic coming up soon. We'll see if there is any traffic. You can see that like there's a whole bunch of people walking around here, which is cool. Anyway, so we did all this in the last episode, but like, what is beyond over here? So beyond here is just more of the generic city, which I was almost going to do in the last episode, but I just kind of wanted to get this out because it was taking a while. So here's all of this area. This is going to be how a lot of this city is going to look. And actually, I'm wondering how many people live in this little area here. And like I said in the last video, I wanted there to be like a huge difference between this newer area and the more traditional area, like right here. So you have the nice big building there, the new buildings there, and then the older building. So, and originally this probably would have been like the shoreline across here, something like that. I don't know. So how many in here? 2,000. We still got a lot more households to fill up, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm noticing like a lot of people walking around. Some of them are in the pathway, in the key a little bit. That's all right. I was trying to add in some more little, what are these, docks as well. And like these areas here, they're really not that special. I just kind of put it all in. There's a lot of industrial in this area as well. Not a lot, but like for example, there's some warehouses here and there. There's also some over here where I put residential on top, so it kind of makes it a mixed use space. Then we have this big Jakarta Grand Mosque here as well, which actually fits in really good with the color scheme. And I've been looking for so long for a nice big mosque to put in. There are a lot of mosques on the workshop, but I don't know, there's just always something not right with the color, the size, the texture. Something is just not right. So I'm thankful that we have this one here. Now, with the real-time mod, we should be starting to get some traffic building up because that's what it's supposed to be doing, right? So 71%. Usually, I mean, that's pretty normal. Oh, hang on. We've got a bit of traffic coming in over here. Only because these guys... What are they doing? Why are they changing lanes like that? No good. So we'll do Control S there. And then we can probably... We'll go like that as well to help guide them through. Like, what in the hell? What, like... I don't know. We'll try to do it down here as well. It's so weird when they do that. Like, there's no reason for them to do that. The only thing, do I have... Which one is it? This one. Do I have this one on? No, I was thinking maybe we had this one on where they can change lanes like that, but nope. So, I'm not sure why, but it looks like it's flowing a little bit better. But like I said, the real-time mod should be kicking in soon because it is morning. Oh, okay, yeah, it's kicking in. It's kicking in. That's good because I kind of miss like having the realism like that in the city. So also all of these people are probably still coming into the new part of the city, but if we follow the highway, it's going to be red here. Yep, that's pretty normal that it's red there. But then, okay, I'm going to pause over here because I don't know how laggy. Oh, uh-oh. We got traffic building up over here. Oh, yeah, okay, that real-time mod's really kicking in over here. Yep. But that's good. That's what I wanted. So, if we go up here and check out, like, what is it? This one. Options, the real-time mod. Where is it? That one there. It should tell me the times. City wakes up at 6 o'clock. City goes to sleep at, what's that? 10 o'clock. Start work hours, so 9 o'clock. So really they all should be kind of there already. And then what's that? 8, 7, 6 o'clock. Lunch begins. Well, they shouldn't really be moving around, driving too much during their lunch breaks. And school time is 8 o'clock. Well, oh, that's right. I think I actually changed it because work starts at 9. I think I set school at 8 o'clock, so all of the school kids kind of go first, so there isn't two bits of traffic mushing in together. And then school also finishes at 4, 3, 2 o'clock. So that's all right. Do we have events on? We do have events on, and we also have these ones here, which I don't really do too much about. And then there was also one other mod that I was looking at. This one here. So this one, I'm only just trying this. Like, I know you can just fix it up, but I'll just explain what this one is. So it's called Stops and Stations, and what it does is if you have a station, let's go down to our tram. So you can see how like there's a huge amount of people here. Sometimes, like, I know we can just increase the public transport, but sometimes you might have like a huge amount of people here and it just looks really odd. So what that mod does, it actually restricts the amount of people that can wait at different stations. So for example, at a bus, I've set it at 50. At a tram, it can be up to 80 people waiting. Metro, 250. So you can adjust it all if you really want. I was just trying it just to see how it looks. Train, well, we don't really have trains, do we? Monorail, we don't have that one. Airplane, well, that one we can probably increase. And then those ones, we don't really have many there. Well, we don't even use evacuation buses. Sightseeing buses we don't use. Tram, I'll put it up to 100. See how that goes. We'll put that one up to 75. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but yeah. And then over here, like, look at all these people. Oh my god. I probably should detail this area a little bit more, shouldn't I? But yeah, it's 10 o'clock and there's still a fair amount of people going around the city. Like, do we have despawning on or off? Currently enabled. What if we go like that? No, it doesn't really make a difference anyway. Sometimes it helps. But let's have a look. What's going on in here? Looks like they're all merging off into... come into here. So then we have to come over here and think, well, why is it going slow? So let's try to increase this part here where they're coming off. So what we might do is we might actually stop cars here from entering into this intersection so they can do a U-turn like that. I guess these cars can technically go there, and do cars should be able to glide straight through. Yes, they can. Could we even like increase this to 2 lanes as well, just to see, because there are a lot of cars coming into the city. But is that going to mess up everything? But we'll see how we go. Control A, there we go. Oops, silly me, got all the trees there. We better make it elevated, that one there. And then that one we should increase technically. And let me just delete all the trees. I really don't like when it does that. I know why it does that, but I just leave the settings like that. Alright, we'll see how that goes. The only thing is, like, I suppose not too much traffic comes in this way, do they? So, I guess you could make this the priority road here. Can I drag that out just a little bit? Alright, now all the cars are going to disappear over there. And also it's a bit close there, so maybe we can drag that one just over a tiny little bit like that. Good. So then they got all the, oops. So that should help a little bit. And then maybe we can go like this as well if it's not ready, or it's already enabled. That's fine. Looks like the cars are kind of bugging out a little bit here. We've got Harry Potter zooming across here. We've got someone there on a bike. Oh, we've got some more people, got some more Harry Potter people going across. The original issue was like all the cars were coming off here then going down on this side for some reason, but now it looks like all the cars want to come over here for some reason. But if they're trying to go like from here maybe over to like here, it's probably better to direct them over up onto this one, possibly. So maybe we can go into here, into this one, and look at the routes that they're all doing. So that one, oh, looks like the trucks are going that way. Cars coming in here. I suppose they're only going to there. So, could we add in like a little slip lane off over here possibly? Even if it's just something simple, like we could just add a little slip exit lane right there, so then they can come down onto here. Look, now we have cars coming this way as well. And I know it might seem a little bit laggy, like there's a lot of assets in this city. I think I'm up to like 6,500 assets on my computer, but I can generally hand it until we get into this city. But because we have real time on as well, it's kind of like a lot for it to handle, even for my computer. So if there's any lag, yes, I know. So what's all this traffic up here doing now? So we do have it, oops, we do have a exit lane here. So if they want to go into this suburb, there's not really any space to put an exit lane over here just because it sinks down. The only option I would say like is to bring it up into here, but even then, like that's going to be a bit annoying, it's not going to look good. It's going to look a bit messy. So probably not really too much we can do unless we really want to change everything. I think originally what I was planning on doing is like making a loop that comes off here, goes under, and then zooms over into this area, but then it really just made the area look a lot more, just made it look really messy, so we didn't go with that one. So this is really their main entrance and exit going in and from the city, especially like right into the heart of the city. I really don't know what's going on here. I really have no idea. Kind of bugging out for some reason. Right, so now they're gliding in. Again, why are they slowing down here? They shouldn't be slowing down. So is there... Pedestrians can't cross. So I'm not sure. What am I missing? They're slowing down for some reason, but I can't figure out why. What's the speed limit here? 60, 60. So it goes from 100 down to 60. Okay, traffic seems to be coming or right now. I mean, everyone should have been at work an hour and 45 minutes ago, so clearly some of them didn't leave early enough, but there is an issue here with them merging for some reason, so we might do Control S over here, which I know isn't really going to fix the issue, but I'm just kind of sick of them all trying to merge at the same spot. I feel like that it'll hopefully cause them to merge somewhere down here a little bit more, and because there's more lanes over here as well. So hopefully it'll make it look a little bit better. Again, still something weird going on through here. The speed limit's 140 there as well. I did not realize it was that fast. But anyway, so I think that's okay about this here, because like with the real-time mod, of course, it's going to cause extra traffic because they're all trying to go at one time. And yes, I know about not enough goods to sell. We'll fix that up in the next few episodes. Whenever. So probably the end of this video, whenever we get there, will be like, what time were they all going home? 6 o'clock? So we'll check out how busy it is at 6 o'clock as well. Starts to work hour ends 8, 7, 6 o'clock. All right, well, you know what? It'd be nice. We'll 7, 6, 5, 5 o'clock. Or should we be nicer? 4:30, that'll do. So then they can get home. They have a little bit of daylight left. Well, actually, they might not have daylight. I'm not sure. But yeah, so how are our... Well, also, one thing I forgot to mention with that stop and station mod, since they, like for example, down here, if I better pause just in case it gets too buggy, that's already a lot less. So what it causes them to do is find alternative ways, which could be them going to use another type of public transport, could be them trying to walk more or drive more. So it can cause a lot more traffic, apparently. I'm yet to see that. Let's do an experiment. So there's that many people there. If we go in here and just for fun, let's go 10 people now. Are a lot of them going to suddenly walk off? Are they leaving or? Maybe not, because it said line bus. That's just the normal bus, right? Line bus, trolley bus, yeah. Yeah, that must be just like normal buses. Well, is anyone else like coming to wait here or? I don't know. I really do need to finish this area. Like, this is such a good area. There's so many people walking around and I'm like, I haven't done anything specifically really to encourage walkability in this area, just besides public transport and pathways. And the fact that they walk on the side of the quay as well is really cool, which I didn't do. It must be just built in. But yeah, like we planned on doing markets through here. I did try to manage these areas here, even though you can't see it, but there's supposed to be traffic lights in there, which is supposed to stop them from all walking and being run over like that. Oh, we better change that back as well. We better change that one back to about 70. That'll do. So yeah, while we wait for the day to pass, let's have a little explore around. Well, you guys have seen a lot of this city already. Like the lake over here is still alright, like it hasn't gone up or down. Why do they have their lights on? It's only 11:04 on a Friday. I'm not sure. This area here, I don't know if we'll redevelop any of this. Like maybe if we get bored in the future, we can upgrade it a little bit more. We could do some boats here, but I think I didn't because we weren't really making too much money because we had already a lot of boats over there. Where is it? This one. Fishing. So we're making 3,366 sim dollars profit. This one we're making 13,000. Oh, that's good. Not really making profit up there. We do need to do more farming. What's this one? Coal ore. Silly me. This one, we actually used to make a lot of money with warehouses. I'm not sure. We'll have to go through and fix all that up, but it does confuse me, even though the concept isn't that difficult. And just to show you all, Income from residential, 24%, almost 25%. Commercial is only 7%, not very much, but we don't really have any demand for it. We do have a huge demand for offices and industrial because we really haven't done that much, but I am planning on doing like ports soon, which will obviously have a lot of warehouse stuff in it. So that's only 1.43%, $2,000. It does go up and down, I should have you guys know. That one we looked at. Education will actually make a good amount. 36.68 of my income comes from the campus area, which is pretty good. 50,765 income, 45,000 profit. This one we aren't technically making money, we're losing money, but that's fine. We're still making money elsewhere. Public transportation for tourism is actually quite high. That must be for like the ships, because I don't really have anything else for tourists, I don't think. And then this one over here, you'd think we'd be making a lot more money because we have like the big border crossings where obviously cars are going through, they're having to pay for it, and even though it's not very much, but like you'd think it would be a lot more, 0.14%. And then that's my budget, if any of you are wondering. Coming over here. Oh, looking good. Oh, looking good over here. And then why don't we zoom over here to Al Samir. We still have a lot of expansion we need to do over here, but we'll get to that eventually. Again, we have this issue. I guess, where is it? Nope, this one. Not enough goods to sell. We'll get to that once we build more industrial. That should fix all that up. But yeah, these areas, besides the goods to sell issue, all good. 42,000, almost 43,000 people live over here. Probably going to be like double that by the time we finish this area as well. Come over here, we've got a lot of expansion to do. Also, you guys, like, look at that. We're almost at 170k people. That's pretty good. Like, we can do some little expansions over here. Oh yeah, and then I should say here, and I'm just doing all, I'm just like wasting time till we get to the afternoon. Over here, you'll notice like I've got this big kind of sandbar here. The water really gushes straight through here. I've been trying to slow it down, and I noticed the water was coming in over here. It was gushing straight across here, which is why I put this here to kind of slow it down a bit. But yeah, it was gushing straight over here, right over in there. And like in the last video, I tried not to show it, but the water was really going so fast through there, and it looked kind of silly. So but hopefully in the future, when we build more fancy developments out here, it'll slow the speed of the water over there. Alright, it's currently 11:30 in the morning. Like, time is really slow, so I might speed it up and we'll come back when it gets to, I think I set it at 4:30 when they all go home. Oh, you guys, we almost missed the first rush. So apparently I did set the time for the schools to go out at 1400, so at 2 o'clock. So we're at one of the biggest high schools in this area, so 1,250 students. So that's pretty decent. So technically, we should actually be seeing a lot of people leaving. If the real-time mod works like it says it's supposed to, yep, oh my god, look at that. They're actually leaving at the proper time. So the real-time mod does work. Oh my god. Satisfying. Off they go. Why don't we, well, that's good. So why don't we check, I'm pretty sure this primary school, although that one's a lot smaller. We also have this one over here, but they might have already walked out. Yeah, because there's only like 300 in those primary schools. So yeah, this is a bigger one. 1,250 teenagers leaving there. What about over at the university? Well, it might be hard to... So, oh yeah, look, here we go. Look at them all leave. Off they go. That's good to actually see that it genuinely does work properly for the schools at least. So off they go, but it's hard to really say where to look because we got lots of different buildings everywhere because it's kind of mushed around. I'm guessing a lot just came out of, maybe out of there. Some probably coming out of here, probably coming out of all the buildings, but that's really good. A lot of them are just chilling out front as well. So now we just got to wait for the next rush. So we got, what time did I set it? At 16:30, so 4:30. We're almost there. For the sake of this video, I'm going to make them all go home early because I couldn't be bothered to wait. So we're going to set it at 15:15. It's 15:06, so 3:15 they'll all go home. So it should be very soon. We should start seeing all of them leaving their factories. Like, for example, this warehouse, 6 workers should technically pop out of there and off they go. And just quickly, if we can... Oh, it's even worse. I was going to say traffic's probably going to be really good right now because there's no one leaving, but yep, it's still bad. Not really seeing any movement here, am I? No, maybe they're still finishing up, or... Got some trucks there. How about over in here? I'm just looking for like normal cars. Like we have trucks. Yes, we have trucks, but I'm looking for just normal, casual person cars, if that makes sense. So again, we have the typical rush here, which maybe that didn't go down. We'll have to check that out a little bit more because I don't know what's going on here. We'll have to add in a few more connections into the city here and there because otherwise it's just probably the AI not working properly as well. But yeah, how's traffic going? Is it going down? Oops, going down. Up, still at 70. We got some cars building up in through here. Looks like we got the usual in through there as well. Oh, we got a cluster here, so maybe they're leaving the little industrial space right there. I love how traffic's gone up 1%, even though now it's peak hour. How about over here? Not too bad. I mean, this street here is always red for some reason, even though there's not really much activity. And then if we come over here, what's red there? Come over here and have a look in Al Samir. Usual red street, but that's the main street. So I thought there would be a lot more traffic leaving and going home. So not sure where they all are, but maybe my city's too spread out. I don't know. I'm sure there's some kind of explanation. Maybe if we had just one huge mega city, then of course we would see all of the people going to and from work a bit more clearer. But yeah. Okay, well that was very anticlimactic, and I thought there was going to be a bit of a bigger ending, but this is pretty much all I can show you guys. Yeah, like where they're all coming from, I guess they're probably just people driving through the city and trying to get out. Yeah, you can see most of them are just going that way. A couple are coming in here. We've got the trucks going that way, which is good. I'm glad the trucks are actually using this bypass road instead of trying to go through the city, which would be even worse because that's exactly what the bypass road was for. But yeah, really not too many cars coming through. A lot of them are just going straight through and leaving the city. Maybe we should do some kind of loop over here just so they can loop around and leave without having to actually come all the way through the city. But yeah, that's probably it for this video. Like I said, I just wanted to do... Oh yeah, and the sun's going down. I just wanted to do a nice casual video where we just kind of do whatever instead of a serious video like I usually do. And I would say we're going to have a nice sunset as we go out, but the sun's probably not going to go down for a little while yet. But I can go like this, but then the game pauses just because of the real-time mod. There we go, our nice sunset. Anyway, let's leave it at that one, and hope you guys enjoyed. As usual, if you've got any comments or suggestions, let us know down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.